didn't even enter the FA Cup when we were the holders after '99 because we went to that stupid tournament in Brazil. I do respect the FA Cup, but it's not the tournament.
Oh God, it's bloody hot. It's bloody hot. Hello everybody and welcome to Mark Goldbridge, That's Football. Sorry, we've had loads of problems tonight, and part of those problems have basically been because I've had to change my camera. So that's been part of the problem tonight. We are on Hot Mic though. If people want to tune in on Hot Mic, the link's in the video description, and we are all synced up. It's free. It's on Apple and Android. Use the invite code Mark363 and get involved in that. I'll talk about that in a minute, but we are live. Wrong game on the wrong screen. Yeah, this is what I mean. I was meant to do Arsenal-Southampton, and actually I'm very pleased that I didn't, because they bloody won, didn't they? So I'm actually quite happy that I didn't do that game. But we are here for Chelsea against Man City. That's all right. I'll tell you what, it's bloody hot. It's very hot, everybody. I'm very hot. I'm very hot, and I hope that you're all doing okay. But yes, the video quality is probably not as good as it normally is. Actually, it's not too bad. I don't think it's actually that bad. I've had to use a new webcam, which is not that, I don't like new things, so it is what it is. But subscribe if you're new. Bottom right hand corner. We're trying to get to 167k tonight. I think we're about 300 off that. Massive game if you're a Liverpool fan, because if City do draw, then you are the title holders. And massive game if you are a United or Wolves fan, because if Chelsea lose or draw, you're within one game of going past them into fourth place. Massive game if you're a Chelsea fan. And maybe a massive game if you're an Arsenal or a Spurs or a Sheffield United fan, because maybe you still think you've got half a chance of getting top four. Mark, did you see our masterclass tonight with our youngsters? Could be a nightmare at the theatre for you tonight. If Liverpool win, London is red and the North is Liverpool red. Well, that's how stupid you are, Zane, because I've just said to you there, you shouldn't want Chelsea to win tonight. So why would you be supporting Liverpool? It's that small-minded. Then again, you are a mid-table club, and I suppose your season's already over, isn't it? But there you go. I tell you what I would say is how bad are Norwich. I'm looking forward to United smashing Norwich on Saturday with our reserve team, because how bad are Norwich if they're getting stuffed by Southampton and Southampton are losing to Arsenal? What did you think of Liverpool's game last night, says Nizza? I didn't really watch it. I didn't watch it because it was straight after the United game, sorting out all the fan cams and sort of, buzzing off the United game. You don't want to go and sit and watch Liverpool. So, but their goals were good. They played very well. I watched a lot of it on Match of the Day. Mark, good mid-table clash between Southampton and Arsenal. They celebrated the first goal from a keeper error like they'd won the Premier League tonight. We are City fans, says Andrew Chow. We definitely are. Mate, I said this before. I love Robbie. I like a lot of the Arsenal fan TV gays, but it's pantomime, isn't it? It's absolute pantomime. That's what it is. It's just a pantomime act, isn't it? I think that that's what I think. I think that they don't do fan content a lot of good, really. But there you go. I see you've stuck with the Martial shirt. Hope Chelsea can drop points tonight and United can capitalise. City playing a strong team too. It is a strong team from City today. It's a very strong team from City. We actually haven't gone through the team news. It's Ederson, Walker, Fernandinho, Laporte, Mendy, Gundogan and Rodri, Bernardo Silva. Let me just get this right. They're not actually playing with a I've just gone into the Southampton game here. They're not playing with an out-and-out striker. They're sort of like playing with a false nine because they've got Bernardo Silva, Sterling, Mahrez, De Bruyne ahead of Gundogan and Rodri. So yeah, but the Chelsea side, rather interestingly, has got. I mean, there was a few Chelsea fans on social media not totally happy with their lineup, to be honest with you. I'm not opposed to it. Kante and Jorginho probably a little bit defensive, but I think if you're in the situation that Chelsea are in at the moment, they do need to. They need to win, really. But they do need to win. They need to win. That's what they need to do. They need to win. How is Fernandinho captain and De Bruyne not captain? Says Katie Roche. And City don't have a weak team, says Charles B. Yeah, but they could have weakened a little bit more than that. That's what we're saying. If you want to give out, let me just have a look how we're doing. Actually, let me just have a look. I need to get this right. I've got 100 people watching on Hot Mic already. Welcome. Links in the video description. How does Hot Mic work? Well, it gives you a little bit of crowd noise. It's got its own chat box, and it allows you to sync in. So if you are watching and you're a bit behind, go onto Hot Mic, download it. Link in the video description on Apple and Android. Use the invite code Mark363. Follow me, Mark Goldbridge. You'll see the stream. It's the same as it is on YouTube. When you go in, press the sync button by hitting my face. There'll be a sync button. Turn the audio on for your commentary. Keep the audio on your phone. Press the sync button. It will listen to the audio of your commentary. It will sit and they'll say it's synced. And then when I say the players have just kicked off, that's what will happen. I've seen a totally different Chelsea team. I think I've been mugged off. I saw a team with Tammy Abraham in it. I've seen a totally different team tonight for Chelsea. I'm sorry about this. It's not the team that I saw at all. So Chelsea is Kepa, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rodri, Rudiger, Alonso, Barkley, Kante and Mount, and then Willian, Giroud and Pulisic. I've seen a totally different team. I saw a Chelsea team that had Tammy Abraham in it. It had Jorginho in it, and it had Reece James in it. So I don't know what's gone on there, but it's not the Chelsea team that I'd seen. But we're up and running anyway, and Banger says he's loving the Hot Mic, and what are your score predictions? Says Richie Wild. I'm going to go City to win 2-1. Desperately want City to win. It's nothing, and actually, it's nothing to do with Arsenal. Well, nothing to do with Arsenal. I've got Arsenal on the mind. It's nothing to do with Liverpool winning the title. It's to do with Manchester United getting 4th place. I think this is one of the games that, as a United fan and Wolves fan, will feel the same. And as I said, even we'll have a look at the table in a minute. Even teams like Spurs might think it. This is one of those games where you're banking on City winning and Chelsea losing. So I need City to win this game today. And of course, the next game, City-Liverpool, will be very interesting then, because if Liverpool beat City, they've won the league, or they draw with them. Hey Mark, how are you? Says Jack Bollard on Hot Mic. And Marky Markberg says Shahat. Love you, Mark. Keep up the great work, says Josh Gregory. And we've had quite a few people on Hot Mic joining in, which is great. Alan, Tabas, Laurel, Vivek. Welcome everybody. 135 watching on there already. Here comes City on the attack. And a good tackle there. I think we'll see a good game tonight. Second game, of course. So everyone will be a little bit sharper. They won't obviously be at their best yet, but everyone will be a little bit more sharp. And I don't know. I do have a feeling Chelsea might get something today. I really don't want them to. Liverpool fans will want Chelsea to win, of course, for obvious reasons. They could be celebrating a title tonight, which would be nice for them, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to go City 2-1. What's your score predictions? Let us know. Chelsea coming forward here. Right, here we go. Free kick to Man City. Offside there. 3 minutes in. Quite a fast pace. A lot of people going for City wins, which is good to see. Mark, how are you live on this and the United stand, says Hazard? I'm amazing. There's 2 of me. It's the secret's out. I'm actually a twin. That's why I've got a split personality. There's 2. Imagine if that was actually true. Imagine if I actually had a twin and that's what I did. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? Very interesting. I actually quite like this camera. I think it's quite good. Just need to sort the lighting out a little bit, but I think it's a little bit better. Don't know what you lot think. Imagine that would be a brilliant secret, wouldn't it, if there was 2 of me? Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Nah. Anyway, City on the attack here. Playing with a false 9. Obviously, Aguero is injured. Jesus is on the bench. Morris playing to the right. Sterling playing to the left. Cross comes in. Cleared by Rudiger. Clever way for Pep to play. Remember, United have beaten City twice in the league this season, so they are beatable though. It's not. I don't think it. Expecting a Chelsea win is. A City win is guaranteed. But corner here for City. And Mark, we are getting Partey and Joe Hart, says Amy Assisi. That's how crap you are. Jeremy Johnson says, I've got a feeling it's going to be a draw. I'm happy with the draw, Jeremy. I'm quite happy with the draw. As long as it... I'm going to have a look at the league table in a minute, but Cross is going to come in for Chelsea. City. Crap cross by City. Again, apologies for not doing the Arsenal game. I'm sort of glad I didn't in a way, because Arsenal won, and it was a bit of a crappy game. But just before I was going to go live, my camera broke. So I had to pop out and get a new camera. You should always have a backup webcam. That's what I would say. So I had to go and get a new one. Therefore, I just thought, sod it. I'm not going to bother doing it. I'll get ready for this one. Cross coming in from City here. And it ends up with Kepa with a rubbish shot, really. We played Sterling up front for a while, says Hexboom. And Chelsea 1, Man City 0, says Acacia. Well, if we look at the league table, Liverpool obviously 86 points. And Manchester City currently on 64 points. Leicester on 55 points. And Chelsea on 52 points. As things stand, because they've got the point from this game, which is still live. And then 3 points behind them, Manchester United and Wolves. And then 4 points behind them, Tottenham. So Tottenham at the moment are 7 points off Chelsea. They could be 6 points off Chelsea if Chelsea lose. And United and Wolves could be 2 points off Chelsea if they lose. I mean, realistically, from United's point of view and Wolves' point of view, it doesn't matter a hell of a lot. It'd be nice if Chelsea lost. But even if they didn't lose... United have got a better goal difference than Chelsea anyway. So even a draw isn't the end of the world. I want City to win, but a draw is not the end of the world because we've got a better goal difference and we'd still, even if Chelsea draw, United are 3 points behind them. So definitely from a United point of view, Chelsea not winning tonight is what we need. And this is probably Chelsea's hardest game left. So definitely want Chelsea to drop points. And they've also got to play Liverpool. So you could almost technically see where United could catch them if they win all their games. But, Chelsea have got a big part to play in this. They've bought Ziyech, they've bought Werner, they want Havertz. They've got a lot of their players back now. It's there for Chelsea to get Champions League football as well, isn't it? So, yes, Burnley beat Watford. I was quite surprised about that. Burnley beat Watford. So Watford lose again and stay only a point ahead of the relegation zone. I think Brighton are getting more and more safe. 5 points clear of Watford now, but Watford in 16th with 28, and then West Ham, Bournemouth and Villa all on 27. Goal difference separating those at the moment. So it's looking like it's going to be Watford, West Ham, Bournemouth or Villa. 2 of those will go down with Norwich. Although Norwich will take great hope that they've only, we all say Norwich are down. They're actually still only 6 points away from safety. So... we're 6 points off Leicester and we said we're going to catch them. So why can't Norwich think they're going to catch safety? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But Chelsea on the attack here. Alonso whipping a cross in, headed out by City. Could be a draw tonight. I think that's enough for Liverpool, isn't it? Mark, when you signed Bruno, you celebrated as if you won the league. One player can't save Ollie. You need a world-class manager to compete with Arteta, Klopp and Pep. Zayn is drunk on beating Southampton. I'm sort of going to ignore anything he says now unless he comes out with something sensible. Leno is streets ahead of De Gea, says not sure. Leno has the worst back line in the top 6 and without him and Obama will be relegated. They both have made 7 mistakes. You've sort of you've sort of ridiculed yourself there, because that was the line I was going to come back. I don't care about defences. The point remains that Leno's made the same amount of mistakes as De Gea has. They're mistakes. Nothing to do with how good your defence is. They are mistakes. So, you know, that's all I can say about that. We've got 200 people on Hot Mic. Big up the Hot Mic massive. What do you think the end score will be, says Eddie. I think it might. I've gone 2-1 to City. Wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw. I mean, this is one of those big, exciting nights. This is a hot summer night in June. You'd normally be watching the Euros. Maybe England losing on penalties or something. But we're watching some Premier League football. And it's got that summer feel of it. And I've got that summer excitement as well. This is the road to top 4 for United. We need Chelsea to drop points. How are you in the family, says Theodore. They're very well, thank you very much. And Thomas Ward says, thanks, Mark. I've been up all night in Australia to watch you. There we go. Welcome to the club, pal. What did you have for dinner, Mark, says Callum. Oh, I'll tell you what I had for dinner. Chicken Kievs with chips and beans and a nice homemade coleslaw. But the Kievs were on the bone. I've never had chicken Kievs on the bone. It's called Tesco Finest range. Now, a Kiev, for me, you eat the whole lot. There's no bone in it. And I don't really like bones in my chicken. But it makes the taste of the chicken so much better. So that was an eye-opener for me. Chicken Kiev's on the bone. Leno could start over De Gea at United, says Dav3FC. Whatever. And Mark, I read this if you're watching on YouTube. Like and subscribe, says Theodore. Mark, I read that on Hot Mic, Theodore. Mark, when is the next FIFA career mode, please, says Andrew Chow. Oh, the FIFA career mode's getting massive. It'll be tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. Chelsea on the attack here with Willian. Quite an equal game so far. Big test for Chelsea, this. Bench is quite strong for both teams as well. I mean, Chelsea now starting to look like they've got a good bench as well. They've got Jorginho, Tammy Abraham, Pedro, Loftus-Cheek, Caballero, Zuma, Kovacic, James and Gilmour. I mean, Reece James is quality, Kovacic is quality, Gilmour's a great potential, Loftus-Cheek, again, good player, Jorginho, quality. That's a really strong bench for Chelsea, and they're adding in quality players as well. City's bench, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, Sane, Silva, Otamendi, Carson, Doyle, Harwood, Bellis and Palmer. I presume Foden's picked up an injury or something, or he's just been left out completely. I don't know what that's all about, but no place for Foden in the team today. Dance Mom's Clips has gone for a 1-1 draw. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new on YouTube, and follow us if you're on Hot Mic, of course. But on YouTube, we are currently on, wait for it, we are currently on 166,900. So we're 100 subscribers away from changing that number in the top corner. Mendy into the box, and he wins a corner. So City probably shading. That's the word I wanted. City shading this at the moment, but not massively. I wouldn't be overly concerned if I was Chelsea. It's not like they're being torn apart, but it is another corner for Manchester City. Yes, please subscribe if you're new, bottom right-hand corner on YouTube. Welcome to That's Football. Everybody is welcome on here. And we do watch-alongs on here and a bit of FIFA as well. I'll go through what our next watch-along is going to be because I've forgotten myself. Cross comes in, cleared by Chelsea. And share the video as well. You can share it on Twitter and Facebook. You can also share it on Hot Mic. You've got a share button as well. But City still got this around the edge of the box. De Bruyne over the top. Well, why didn't he hit that? Bernardo Silva, loads of space. And he tried to do some flick header in the box. I'd have spun and volleyed it with my left foot on the turn. That's how good I am, though. But Bernardo Silva's probably just not good enough to do it. Anyway, we move. Giroud, nice little combination play with Pulisic. He's got an overlap as well if he wants it. Lovely little gliding. Sort of Eden Hazard-esque there from Pulisic. Willian with the cross. And cleared behind by Gundogan. But yeah, Pulisic there. The way he moved with the ball, gliding across the ground, was sort of Eden Hazard-esque. Willian was onside. And the cutback is cleared well by Gundogan. Although there was a City player behind him. Come on, Man City. 3-2, mate. Southend Oasis. If you know, you know. Willian with the cross. Out by... and over the bar, volleyed by Mason Mount. He's got a very big neck, Mason Mount. I've never noticed that before. He's got quite a wide neck for his size. Like an English bull mastiff. They've got big necks. Not saying he's a dog, but he's got quite a big neck. Mark, have you seen last week of season? Man United play Leicester and Wolves play Chelsea, says Brendan. I know. I bloody know. That's why I want Wolves to stay with United all the way, because then that last game is going to be big, 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 big for Chelsea. And I hope Chelsea... Well, who do you want to win at the weekend? Chelsea or Leicester in the Cup? I might do a watch-along for that, actually, because it's like, which team do you want to win? It's probably better if Leicester win, I think, because then that's another game for them to play. Make it hard for them. Mark, Chelsea will be scary with Ziyech and Werner, says Andrew Chow. Yeah, but if they're in the Europa League, I think they'll be that scary, are they? Zed Chamey says, I'm confused as well. The Chelsea team I seen had Abraham as striker. Mate, you're not the only one. I saw a totally different Chelsea side. Jorginho started, Reece James started, Tammy Abraham started. And the funny thing was, it was on an official bloody team sheet. So somebody's obviously had a bit of a joke, haven't they? Bangladesh Cricket says, Arsenal fans think they'll get Champions League. Mate, they're deluded. They're bloody deluded. They don't do themselves any favour. They don't do themselves any favours at all. Oh, that's a poor kick out by Kepa. And he wasn't offside as well. Kepa's got bloody lucky there, putting his hand up for offside. He nearly conceded a goal there. I don't actually know. Have we got any Chelsea fans in the live comments? I don't actually know why Lampard went back from using Caballero to Kepa. Because I thought Kepa got quite rightly dropped for mistakes. Caballero did quite well. And then we come back off lockdown and Kepa's back in goal. And I don't think he was the goalie before lockdown. And Mick P says, must be good being an Arsenal fan tonight. An evening of respite from the banter. I feel their relief. Thanks for the super chat there. And thanks for everyone who's done a super chat, even Zane. And will Liverpool become Premier League champions today, says AMR. I think if City don't win, they are the winners, yeah. If it's a draw, Liverpool win the league. We need to get it out of the way at some point. Josh says that Kepa is better than Caballero. And Nathan says, Chelsea fan. Manuel says, what's your score prediction? 2-1 to City. I like Chelsea. I don't like Chelsea. They're a rival of United. But I like what Lampard's done. I respect what Lampard's done. He's had no money. He lost Eden Hazard. He's had a transfer ban. He plays a good brand of football. And he's promoted the youth, but ultimately, I've got to go for United, haven't I? I need United to catch him. Can big change at Arsenal come from the board or Arteta, says PA of EFC. Nice ball out wide to Pulisic here. He's looked lively in the first few minutes, Pulisic, but a good block by De Bruyne. I think that the board need to back Arteta. You know, Solskjaer couldn't have changed the situation at United if he hadn't been given money to buy people like Bruno and Wan-Bissaka. Kepa got his place back after a man-of-the-match performance against Liverpool in the League Cup, says Syed Ilyas Alionad. Thank you very much for the super chat there, mate. And Keeper had a man-of-the-match in game before lockdown and kept his place, says John Avang. There you go. A little bit more detail coming in. Appreciated. 16 minutes gone. Quite an equal game at the moment, to be honest. I mean, Chelsea definitely in the game. City probably are going to be the favourites, but City haven't really created an opening yet. And at the moment, it's got a draw written all over it. But we've only had 15 minutes. I don't think it will be a draw. Free kick to City. If you want to try out Hot Mic, link is in the video description. What is Hot Mic? We've got a free kick here, so I can tell you. Hot Mic is a free app. It's on Apple and Android. The link's in the video description. Use the invite code Mark363. Download it. You'll see Mark Goldbridge. Give me a follow. You'll see the stream. When you go in there, you'll see it's exactly the same as you get as YouTube. There is a live chat there as well, which I've got open to interact with as well. And you'll have a bit of crowd noise that you can hear. But the big thing about it as well with Hot Mic is that it's an app, so you can put your phone down and you can still hear it. You can turn your screen off and you'll still hear it. But also you can sync in with the commentary that you're watching, so you're exactly right, second for second. How does that work? Well, good save by City. By Kepa, sorry. Cross came in. Fernandinho wins the header at the front post. And it's a good save by Kepa, this. I think it's straight at him, really. But if he lets this in, it's a clanger. Tips it over. Good header by Fernandinho. I think if it was near post or far post, Kepa might have been in problems, but he still got to deal with it. It wasn't a great save. It was an okay save. Yeah, so what I was saying is, if you download the app, links in the video description, Mark363 the invite code. When you're in there, tap my face and it will say sync. All you need to do is turn the commentary on for whatever commentary you're watching. Press the sync button whilst my commentary's on, so it will listen to both commentaries. It will say sync done. Turn the commentary off on your TV, and when I'm saying that Ederson's got the ball and he's messing around with the ball, and he passes it into Gundogan, you will see that is what's happening on your screen. It works with loads of commentaries as well, so it works on like Norwegian TV, all the Americans, BN Sports. So yeah, give it a try. A lot of people enjoy it. And NPSB69 says, I hope you washed that shirt since last night. I haven't took it off, mate. I haven't took it off. But yeah, what a night it was last night. Fantastic win. And Adam Heddle just said, what did you think about last night? I thought it was very good for Manchester United. I agree with Ollie. Let's not get complacent. We've got to go and, one win's one win. We've got to go and win 5 or 6 more now in the league. But we look like we can score goals, and we look like we're defensively quite well set up. So, look, I still think I expect United to go and win their next 5 league games in a row. But it's very easy to say that. How many times do you, as a fan of your club, say that? You look at a set of fixtures and go, well, we should win the next 5. It's the sort of thing Arsenal fans have been saying for a decade, and they're lucky if they win 1. So, yeah, we should win the next 5. We need to win the next 5, but it's not necessarily going to be that easy. We'll see how it goes. Emil Janssen, thanks for following us on Hot Mic, and Ewan as well, Mohammed Ishan, Drusander, and Udish Bagri. Thanks everyone who's following. I get a little notification you see on the screen there. If you're having a problem on Hot Mic as well, syncing in, just speak to the live comments because they're very good. Good little community on there. Anyway, we've got 7,000 watching on YouTube. Please subscribe if you're new, bottom right hand corner. Let's see if we can get up to 167,000. I think we're about 100 subscribers away. City on the attack here at the moment. Chelsea getting a lot of men behind the ball. This is part of the bus football, this is. Look at it. Look how many players they've got behind the ball. Their tactics are what Ollie's tactics were against City. Really sit very deep and try and hit them on the break. Kelt Helston says, we need much focus, much to fight for and much to lose. Wolves could be dangerous. We have to win our games. One important thing, we have to get more players involved so we've got good subs for the end. Yeah, I mean, look, I was on about this today on the United Stand preview for the Norwich game. I think it's very important in the Cup that we rest some of our players. Aguero's got injured. Martinelli, Xhaka, Leno for Arsenal, Zaha for Crystal Palace. That's just off the top of my head, and we've only had 2 games. You're going to get injuries. United have got a really bad fitness department record, and we've got loads of games to play. And nobody's had a pre-season for 3 months. So, naturally, Milner was another one who went off quick for Liverpool, you're right. So there's going to be a lot of players getting injured. United will get injuries. So, you've got to... you've got to rotate your squad. If I said to you, look, do you want to play Bruno against Norwich in the Cup? He's going to get injured. Or do you want him not to get injured and he plays against Brighton? That's the sort of choice Ollie's got to make. Use the squad where he can do safely. Just spent an hour and a half in the sea in Cornwall. Man City win this. Best day of lockdown by far. Martial, marry me, buzzing, says Dan Middleton. Mate, that sounds absolutely beautiful. Not you in the sea. I'm not that way inclined. But... an hour and a half in the sea in Cornwall. Oh, God. All the swimming pools are shut as well in the UK. Not that I'd ever go to a public swimming bath in a hot day because they're hot. They're a hot, horrible place anyway, aren't they? But a nice swim in the Cornish Sea sounds very nice on this evening. I'll tell you what, I had a lovely cold shower this afternoon at about 3 o'clock. It was really nice. But it ain't the Cornish Sea. Joel Morris says, how are you finding the heat? And do you think Chelsea have a chance of winning the league next season? You can't not say Chelsea haven't got a chance of winning the league because Chelsea are a team that can change a manager, buy a few players and win the title. That's what they've done. Drinks break here, so good time to say that. But if you look at Chelsea over the last 10 years, most of their managers have come in and won the title in the first 2 years. Sarri, Ancelotti, Mourinho, I'm sure somebody else has done it as well. Mourinho again. So Chelsea have got that record of a manager coming in, getting backed, and winning a title in the first 2 years. So, obviously, this is Lampard's first year. Next year would be year 2. You just don't know. Hey, Arsenal have got a great chance of winning 2 games in a row. They've got Norwich next week. There you go. Graham Alphonsus says, hey Mark, here's a very interesting stat for all the Kepa lovers. He has a 55 save percentage among all the other keepers in the Premier League. Is that a bad one then, Graham? It's not very good. It doesn't sound very high. And Mark, can you say hi to my son James Madden? He's a big fan of your show. Thanks, says Andrew Madden. Well, hello to James Madden. I hope you're having a good evening watching football with your dad, presumably. And Mark, what's your favourite ever beer, mate? Says Matt on Hot Mic. And who's given us a little bit of a tip as well. Thanks for that, Matt. Thanks for the app, Mark. It's awesome, says Corey O'Hanlon on Hot Mic. And how do you sync with Xbox? I got the D up on my app and Xbox that has the game, says Cyrus. I don't know how you do it on Xbox, mate. And I actually don't know if we have any mods other than Mark himself. No one has said they are, says Ethan Derek. So give Hot Mic a try. Link in the video description. Mark363 is the invite code. It's free. A lot of people love it. We've sort of got a Hot Mic massive now. We've got 270 people on there having a bit of banter and stuff. Free kick here for De Bruyne. He knocks it to Kyle Walker, who goes wide out to the right wing with Mahrez. Good, playing very well at the moment, Mahrez. De Bruyne is going to hit this. Hit it. Good block by Alonso. Cross comes in from Kyle Walker. And a free kick. Ollie needs to play the rusty players like Rashford, McTominay, Fred and Fernandes and save these players that are fit like Martial and Matic as Chelsea Helsland, sorry, I always get his name wrong. Thanks for the super chat, Brian Berberspin. Nick P says, Mark, I ended up watching the FTV watch-along earlier when you didn't broadcast. My eyes are still ringing. They're very shouty. Your voice is soothing me. There you go. No pantomime on here. It's real. Mark, what did you think of all the people who went to the beach in Bournemouth today, says John Morris. Nah, mate, people... There's idiots and there's clever people, isn't there? That's life. There are, you know. Would I go to a packed beach with my family at the moment? God, no. And it's basically because I don't want them to get ill. And I don't want to get ill, so I wouldn't go. So these people who go and just go, oh, it's all over now. It's all over and we want a bit of sun. Sod Boris and that. I think it's just stupidity. Mark, can you call my friend David a spoon, please, says Ryan Curley. And, hi, Mark, can you shout out my friend... I can't. Also, thank you for the streams. Really enjoying these games. Sorry, hi, Mark, can you shout out my friend Owen? He's a plastic Chelsea fan. Also, thank you for these streams. Really enjoying these games, says Simon Green. And shout out Dave McMahon. He's a massive fan, says Rob Nayland. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for the super chats. Keep sharing the video if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe if you're new, bottom right-hand corner. We've had our drinks break in this half. It's a little bit of a dull game at the moment because not dull because it's like Brighton against Sheffield United. Dull because like there's a lot of good players on the pitch. It's a bit like an international game actually. They're sort of cancelling each other out. City not playing with an out-and-out striker, and Chelsea looking to hit them on the break but getting lots of people behind the ball. It needs a goal really. It probably needs a City goal to force Chelsea out a bit. Cross from Alonso. Ooh, it comes to Barkley. Blocked. Corner. Good chance that. Here's a funny shout out off Hot Mic. Prime DLC says, can you get everyone to follow me on Twitter at PrimeDCL? I guarantee you won't even get 2 followers. And do you think we'll get a next wave of the COVID-19, says Sean? I think the next wave will come in the winter if it's going to come. I don't think everyone going to the beach or all the protests is going to cause COVID-19 to just go like it was back in March. Because what people don't realise is that the infection rate was actually at one of its highest points in February. And in February, we were all at school, we were all at work, we were all going swimming, we were all down the pub. I know lockdown came in March, but the most infectious period was February. Because if you think about the lag of people getting it and being really ill with it, so the damage was done in February. So I don't see us ever getting that bad again. But the winter will be a different thing. Shane Greeny says, I love your work. Keep it up, mate. Thanks, pal. 27 minutes gone. It's very hot, isn't it? I'm glad I didn't do the Arsenal game, actually. 1, because they won, and 2, because I think 2 games in 4 hours would have been very hot. Do you think Ollie will use some of the youngsters before end of the season, like Chong Gomez, etc., so we can show them off to other clubs before a loan, says Chelsea, Helsland? I don't know, really. I mean, the only games you could think that he could do that would be Norwich, really, because every Premier League game's a cup final now, you know, unless we're 4-0 up and he's got the opportunity to do it. 2 lucky goals for Arsenal, says Chico. And welcome to the members club, Din and Jalink on the YouTube. Hey Mark, I love Hot Mic. Great app. Hope you're having a good day, mate, says Jack Ballard. Thanks, pal. Give it a try if you want to give it a try. We want to know what my Hot Mic's all about. It's an option for you, isn't it? You know, YouTube's always there. You may as well try Hot Mic. Link in the video description. Mark363, the invite code. Free on Apple and Android. It's an app. You might quite like it when we use it. I'm not going to use it all the time, but if it's there, it's an option, isn't it? City coming forward, Bernardo Silva. Into the box, Raheem Sterling. A corner ball. How's that not a bloody corner there? It is a corner, surely. It is a corner, yeah. And welcome to Amir Azaraf. Oh, no, it was a bloody goal kick. What? How was that a bloody goal kick? He went off the bloody defender. What do you all think about this? These teams who pass out from their own bloody penalty box. I mean, it's worked for Chelsea here, really. They've passed their way through. For me, sometimes you can't beat a just long ball up to the halfway line. JJ Power says, Mark, you need a fan for days like this, especially in this heat, and sitting for hours would cool you down. Yeah, but the problem with the fan is it's going to interact with my mic. And I'd rather be hot and you have a good audio. I'm that sort of selfless person. Could Aaron Wan-Bissaka be trained to become the fast centre back beside Harry? Says Mark. Well, why? Because then we haven't got a world class right back. Why do you want to change? Why do you want to put square pegs in round holes? Really? Does the audience noise change when there's a goal? Says Adam on Hot Mic. I don't know, because I don't listen to it. Let me just have a listen. I can show everyone on YouTube what you get to listen to now. I've got a really bad earache. I haven't really, it just hurt me for a moment. Would have been good if there'd been a goal then. Would have been good if there'd been a goal then. So you get a bit of crowd noise on Hot Mic. As well as being able to sink in. Ross Barkley down the left-hand side. Into the penalty box. Cross came in. What a save by Edison. I thought he'd scored then. Cross by Ross Barkley. And Pulisic got there. And across the face of the goal. And Barkley and Edison again. 2 great saves there from Edison. He's not happy, but he's just... I'd be happy, Edison. You've made 2 great saves. Are you glad VAR wasn't around when you were younger, says PAVFC? I'm very glad. But cross comes in from Barkley. Pulisic gets there, but Edison gets there. And then cross comes in. Well, Barkley's miles offside. I don't know how the linesman's not picked. I don't know how that ends up being a corner, because Ross Barkley was miles offside. That's crap. And Edison makes a great save. That would have been a right injustice there. Barkley was bloody miles offside, and Edison's just made a fantastic save from a corner. Bloody great save, because that's point blank range from Aspilicueta. Or was it Christensen? Good reactions. But that would have been an absolute injustice, because Ross Barkley was bloody well offside there. Anyway, half an hour gone. Chelsea with the best couple of chances of the game there in the last 2 minutes. Fair play to them. My phone. Do you ever get this with your phone where it just goes through stages where every message you send on WhatsApp or Twitter, it just misspells it? Like, I don't know. Obviously, it's me getting it wrong, but I'm just having I'm going through a bad period of WhatsApp messages at the moment. A bit like a striker goes through a bad period of not scoring goals. I'm going through a bad period of sending messages. Just my typing's crap. Sent it now. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot, I tell you. It's hot. As British, we moan about the heat. But to be honest with you, I'm quite pale skinned, so I don't go out in the sun loads, but I do like the sun. I'm just careful in the sun, but I do like the sun. I went for a lovely walk this afternoon. Couple of hours. I tell you what, I'm definitely getting older because I was always looking for the shade. Oh, it's lovely in the shade. It's too hot. It's too hot. Of course, Liverpool will win the league, won't they? If they get the draw. I think I'm right about that. I don't want to be wrong on that. United win the Europa League. City gets banned. Can Sixth get the Champions League? Says Girash. I don't know. I don't know about that. Cross coming in from De Bruyne here from a free kick on the right. Ooh, well headed away by Chelsea. Mark, I could never understand why Abramovich bought Chelsea. They were a dead team with no history. We were on the rise and winning stuff, and Wenger was on the rise as well, says Zane. And Pulisic has scored. Chelsea have scored on the break. They're bloody bastards. Sorry for the language. That's bloody annoying. They're doing a United here. Bloody hell. I mean, I've got to applaud Chelsea, but bloody Pep, when are you going to learn your lessons? You're a banter manager. Oh, all right, you've won a few European Cups and domestic leagues in 3 countries, but you keep getting done on the same bloody thing. It's a defensive error, though, to be honest. Mendy's crap. Mendy's proper shit, isn't he? Mendy is basically... I'm trying to think of a really dodgy, crap left-back. Name me crap... I'm just going to say Mendy really is shit. He's proper shit, isn't he? The only good thing Mendy's good at is social media. Absolutely useless. Runs into his own player and basically lets Pulisic run through and score. Thanks for that, mate. Bloody hell. I genuinely don't care about Liverpool. That's not what this is about. Liverpool are going to win the league. There is no point wasting any little bit of energy thinking, oh, I don't want Liverpool to win the league. Liverpool are going to win the league. That's going to happen. So, it may as well happen sooner rather than later. I'm not fussed about that. What I am fussed about is that I don't want Chelsea to get 3 points today. And that's a gift of a goal. And that's a foul. Alonso. Yellow card him. Yellow card him. Give him a yellow card. Give him a yellow card. Yes. Give him a yellow card. Now Morez exploit Alonso. Foul on the edge of the box on the right hand side here. Go. Well, Chelsea fans are happy. Fair play. Well, I mean, look, I said Pulisic had a good half. He looks really sharp, Pulisic. He took it very, very well. Luke Sullivan says Pulisic outstanding, to be fair. Mate, there's not really that much talent involved in sprinting onto a dead ball and running through to the goal. The finish is good, but it's a one-on-one chance. It's one of those things that I used to get trained at all the time. You get the ball from the halfway line and you run towards the goal. Oh, bloody hell, Morez. Just over the bar. Yeah, what Pulisic did there was decent, but there's nothing world class about that. He's just ran from the halfway line and scored with no one near him. It's a bloody defensive error by Mendy, really, to be honest. But Pulisic has looked start. Liverpool champions as we speak, says Sean Turner. But can somebody just clarify, they are champions even if it's a draw, aren't they? Zed Jamie says if Chelsea win, top 4 is gone. Nah, not really. I don't agree with that. It's going to be hard, but I don't agree that it's over. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. What's going on here? Bloody thing. Well, the trouble is, Chelsea are doing exactly to City what we did, really, now. They're there just sitting back, soaking up the pressure, hitting them on the break. It's very similar to United against Chelsea. Both games, actually. Come on, City. Mahrez. I don't think City have looked very motivated today. They've looked a bit crap. Yes, if it's a draw, Liverpool win the league, says Max Hiller. Thanks for that, mate. And Ethan says, if anyone's having a problem with the sink on hot mic, ask and he'll try and help. He's not going to do your washing up. It means like sinking it in. Pulisic coming forward again. Look at Mendy. He's pure shite. He proper is crap. He really is. Banter pants. Now you're going to believe us. Now you're going to believe us. We're going to win the league, says Dollars. And people give us stick for spending 89 million on Pogba. Man City paid 52 million for Mendy. Let that sink in. He's absolute crap. Sean, I think there's a tweet in that. You know I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it. I've just tweeted that City paid 52 million for a social media admin, which is basically what he is. Gobby on social media. At least Lingard can run about a bit. Please subscribe if you're new on YouTube, bottom right hand corner. We've got over 9,000 watching, which is pretty good. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Everybody's welcome on here. I wouldn't say we're unbiased, but everybody's welcome on here. Fair play to Chelsea, they took the goal well, but as a United fan, I would like them not to win because I think it will massively help our top 4 hopes. But obviously Liverpool fans will want Chelsea to win or draw so that they win the league. That was actually quite a good cross by Mendy, not quite a good cross by Kyle Walker. Wolves fans, Spurs fans, Arsenal fans, they will cling on to hopes that they can get in the top 4 race as well. But Chelsea have had the best chances before the mistake that led to Pulisic's goal anyway. So the game plan from Lampard here is very much an identikit of what Ollie did against Pep twice. I mean, I remember City coming to Old Trafford and playing with a false 9 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup, and they were 3-0 up at half time. It worked really well. But it's not worked today, and it has gone a little bit like the games that United played against them, where we played deep and then hit them on the break, which is exactly what happened with their goal. Mendy is a 2020 Kevin Kilban, says PAVFC, and Nice bit of play by Morez. Alonso does well, though, and he wins a throw. No, he doesn't win a throw. It's a typical City, just when you needed a favour, says Armour Khan. Thanks for the super chats in YouTube. I think that the Royal Mail X has just joined. Mark Lingard to start tomorrow. Igalo to get a start as well. I love him, to be honest. Not tomorrow, Sunday, Saturday. And I'm currently having a panic attack. We will never hear the end of it if City don't win, says Ewan. Oh, I mean, look, if City don't win today and Liverpool win the league, you just ignore Sky Sports for 2 days, and then you watch United play Norwich on Saturday night. Just give them a couple of days to enjoy it and ignore it, really. But it's not about Liverpool. This isn't Saturday. Sorry, says Royal Alex. It's not about Liverpool. Liverpool are going to win the league. Liverpool deserve to win the league. I have got a problem with it, but they deserve to win it. This is about Chelsea needing to drop points, and I just wonder about City whether actually they don't want to play that game against Liverpool next, where Liverpool could win the league, and they also know that by letting Chelsea win today, I'm not saying they're going to let Chelsea win, but are they motivated? Because if Chelsea win, it doesn't help us get into Europe. They're helping us get into Europe. Every time we win, Chelsea wins as Extra Z. It'd be a very big win for Chelsea, though. That's the problem. You know, I think the Spurs draw becomes a bad draw if Chelsea then go and beat City. Lovely finish by Pulisic, though. It was a good finish. Please subscribe if you're new. Bottom right hand corner on YouTube. We're nearly at 167,000. We're about 5 away, actually. So please subscribe if you're new. Bottom right hand corner, and share the video. Everyone's welcome on here. That's why it's called Mark Goldbridge. That's football. I'll tell you what other watch-alongs we've got coming up over the weekend. We've done a few this week. We're nearly at half time here. I'll tell you what we're doing, though, over the next few days. Obviously, I'm doing Norwich United on the United Stand on Saturday. There is no Friday night Premier League football, so there'll be nothing on that. On Saturday, Villa Wolves. I'm tempted to do Villa Wolves on Saturday, but then I'm like, oh, you might be quite tired ahead of Norwich Man United, so we'll see about that. Sunday, I'm going to do Leicester Chelsea at 4 o'clock. As the watch along for that, and then Monday I won't do Crystal Palace Burnley. Tuesday United Stand is Brighton against Manchester United, and then Wednesday I'm going to do a double header. I'm going to do Everton Leicester at 6, and then I'm going to do West Ham Chelsea at 8, because they both matter in relation to top 4. So we'll do that. And next Thursday it's Man City Liverpool, which actually won't have a lot on it if City don't win this game, because Liverpool have already won the league. So that'll be a bit of a damp squib, to be honest, if that does happen. So, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. Chelsea leading 1-0 at the moment, and deserve to be leading. We've nearly got 10,000 watching, so please share the video if you're watching underneath the screen. There's a share button on Twitter and Facebook. I don't think we've ever had 10,000 on a watch along before, so thanks everyone who's tuning in. Connor Brooks says, yet another reason why I hate City. I need them to win for my 300-1 ACCA. That's always the way, Connor. It always is the way. If you do I haven't done ACCAs for years, but I'd always do an ACCA, right? All the crap teams that were the big teams that you thought might ruin it come in, and then Bayern Munich at home to bloody, I don't know, what's a crap team from Germany? Paderborn. Paderborn haven't won in 10 years. Bayern Munich at home to Paderborn. You know, it's literally the lowest odds. You've just put it on your ACCA to boost it a little bit because you're greedy. And then Paderborn go and win 1-0. You know, that's happened to me so many times. I just stopped doing ACCAs. Anyway, just before half time here, I think the ref's going to blow actually. Into the box it goes. Chelsea will clear. That's half time. And that is 1-0 to Chelsea. And I don't know. Well done, Mendy, is what I would say. Because it's all on you, you bloody prat. Both teams looking very hot and tired. But City not done enough in that half. And it's annoying from a United point of view. Look, I just want to say, this is nothing to do with Liverpool going to win the league tonight. If Liverpool win the league tonight, it's going to happen at some point in the next couple of weeks. So, whatever. But what this is about is that it's very important for Manchester United that Chelsea don't win. Because this is one of the games that we've pointed at, that this is where Chelsea will drop points in their top 4 race. And you watch the game, and having beaten City twice this season, you know that Chelsea are doing exactly what we did to them. Everybody behind the ball when City have got the ball because they're good on it, and then hit them on the break. And exactly that's what happened. City defensively this season have not been good enough, and that's why they've been struggling. But a perfect game by Chelsea. Pulisic jumping on the mistake and putting it away well. They'd had a couple of good chances before that, actually. Ederson made a great save from a corner. So Chelsea deserve to be in front at the moment, I've got to be honest. And Liverpool looking like they will be title winners for the first time in 30 years in 45 minutes as things stand. City don't look like they've got a lot going on, to be honest, at the moment. Jordan Such, thanks for the super chat. He says, hi Mark, if we don't get top four, we only have ourselves to blame for results earlier this season, like losing to Newcastle and Bournemouth away and drawing to Villa and Everton at home. That will cost us, I fear. Newcastle, Bournemouth, Watford, Burnley at home. There's a lot of losses. There's a lot of drop points this season, Jordan. There is. City are worse without company, says Daniel Royale. And if we win, you will have a better chance of catching Leicester, says Caps Fan 58. Well, yeah. Well, look, I don't mind who gets top four as long as United get it. If it's Chelsea and United and Leicester don't get it, I don't really give two hoots. But it's always easier to get it from the team that's closest, and we are currently 3 points behind. Well, we were currently 2 points behind Chelsea before tonight, so we're now 5 points behind them again. So, but then Chelsea are 1 point off Leicester, so Chelsea will be looking very good for third. I think if Chelsea win tonight, I can't really see where they're going to drop enough points for United to catch them. It'd be very difficult, but it makes it harder for United. It makes it harder for Wolves if Chelsea win tonight. That's why, look, if City draw, Liverpool still get the title. So, it's not about wanting City to win. I just don't want Chelsea to win. Come on, Chelsea, says Lee White. And it's totally because, I want my club to get top four. That's what football's all about. We've all got different things that we want. Jake Mitchell says, you've already said it, Mark. Chelsea and United always mirror each other with results. We have had opportunities this season, United, to close up on Chelsea. I mean, look, Chelsea have not had a great season either. They've lost 10 games, haven't they? If you guys win the Europa League, you will get Champions League, says Airborne. Yeah, and look, from a United point of view and a Wolves point of view, if we don't get top four, there is a second chance in the Europa League. But imagine that. Imagine if Wolves and United win every game and still don't get top four, and then they take that form into the Europa League. Only one of us can get it, and there are other teams in there that could do it as well. But yeah, Mendy with the big mistake. It was actually a corner for City. Comes to Mendy on the halfway line. There's two City players there, and there's no communication. And Pulisic just runs on their mistake, runs through, and passes it past Ederson. A lovely little finish, but all on Mendy really. And in a tight game like this, that has been quite tight, Chelsea have defended very well. That has been the problem. Let me just see how we're doing for subscribers. I think we've probably hit 167, but let me just double check. Please subscribe if you're new on YouTube. Bottom right hand corner, we've hit 167, so that's great. I'll change that number now. And just while I'm doing that, we have got people watching on Hot Mic as well. If you don't know what Hot Mic is, it's an app. It's free to use. It's on Apple and Android. You can download it. Link in the video description. Maybe give it a try in the second half. You get the differences with Hot Mic is it's an app, so it's on your phone or tablet. You get a bit of crowd noise, which is not a bad thing, actually, because obviously we don't get any crowds at the moment. It's still got its own live chat, of which I have up on the screen at the moment, because I can say Ethan's on there, and we've got people like Rovin and Mahmood, and lots of things going on. But also, the great thing about Hot Mic is you can sync in with your TV second for second. So if you are a little bit behind me on YouTube, try the app, link in the video description, Mark363 the invite code, download it. Follow me, Mark Goldbridge. You'll see my live stream for this game. Get it up on the screen. Get me talking. Press my face. You'll see a sync button. Press the sync button, but make sure you've got the commentary noise on for your TV. Hold it up to your TV. It will listen to your TV while it's listening to me. It will go ping synced. Turn the audio off on your TV, and it will be perfectly synced in so that when I'm saying Man City are now winning 3-1, it will say that. Hopefully that'll happen in the second half. But I don't hold out much hope for that. But it will sync in with BT, Norwegian TV, American TV. I don't know how it works, but it works really well for that. So give it a try. Link in the video description, Hot Mic. And the content that you see on the screen is exactly the same as what you see on YouTube. Mark, we need Gilmore, Jorginho or Kovacic to control possessions, as Killer Tomato. And Mendy mistake was worse than Maguire's, says M the first. As I said, Mendy is shite. Mendy cost 52 million quid, and the only thing he's ever done is gob off on Twitter. Mark, keep the hopes up. Chelsea still have Wolves, Liverpool and Sheffield United, who should be a better team by then, says Graham Alphonsus. Yeah, it's not over. I'm not going to say top four's over. I still think Leicester. Just because Chelsea win, Chelsea winning doesn't mean I'm going to change my mind that United can't catch Leicester. I've always said we can catch Leicester. But obviously you want to have 2 teams to catch instead of 1. But Chelsea deserve to be in front at the moment. I can't argue with that. Hello, Mark, my fellow Luke Shaw propagandist, says Randy Orton. And Bryce Jones, City are not good against the top teams. Lost to Man United twice, Wolves twice. Didn't beat Tottenham or Liverpool. Only good against the bad teams. Yeah, well, look at what they did to Burnley. I don't think they're good against teams that have a game plan, really, to attack them. I think that's where City do struggle a little bit. Who watches UFC? Says Bad Man on Hot Mic. So, Mark, can Tottenham still get top 4? Says Rory Kavanagh. Not on this basis. No, I mean, look, if United and Wolves want Chelsea to drop points to catch them, then Spurs and Sheffield United and Arsenal and anybody else who thinks they can get top 4, they definitely need Chelsea to lose. You know, Spurs at the moment are 6 points off. No, they're not. I can't do maths. Yeah, they're 6 points off Chelsea. Well, they're 9 points off Chelsea if Chelsea win. So Spurs would look at 6 points and say they can do it, but they need Chelsea to lose. They definitely do. Arsenal are currently 8 points off Chelsea. And they would be 11 points if Chelsea win. So, I mean, Arsenal have got no chance. Even Arsenal fans know they've got no chance of getting top 4. I ordered a shirt today in blue on United Stand, says Jonathan Gambrell. You'll never take it off, mate. You'll never take it off. Elite. It's an elite t-shirt. I couldn't believe that last night. I actually had this t-shirt on for the watch-along for United last night. And I put it on because it's just a nice t-shirt to wear when it's hot. You know, like, I've got a few polo t-shirts, like Lacazette. It's better than that. Lacoste. But they're quite heavy when it's hot, so you want a nice cotton t-shirt. So I've got a few, but I just went in the wardrobe and there was the Martial one. So I put it on. Little did I know, I've never worn the Martial one for a watch-along, I don't think, before. I put it on and he scores a bloody hat-trick. The first hat-trick United have scored in the league since Sir Alex Ferguson days. City are playing like a team which has nothing to play for in the remainder of the season, says Mojo. They're on the beach, but they do have something to play for in August. They've got the Champions League to play for, haven't they? So they do have something to play for. I think you can turn the crowd noise off on Hot Mic if you want to do it. Pretty sure that you can do. And I can't see City losing this, says Ollie. Oh, I hope you're right. I bloody do. I really hope that you're right. Hi Mark, can you shout out my dad John, says Nathan. Shout out to Dad John. Hope you're having a good time, John. And Mark for UEFA president. I'm not corrupt. And come on you citizens, says Thanos27. Career mode tomorrow, says Paran. Yeah, 2:30 tomorrow for the next FIFA career mode. I'm just going to try something on Hot Mic here and see if I can turn it off. Although no one understood, they were holding back the flood, holding back against the rain. Yeah, it's bloody easy to turn it off, idiots. Back the flood. So there's the crowd noise. Yeah, it's bloody easy to turn it off, idiots. I'm so rude. So what you do is, so there's the crowd noise. You click me and it will say sync, but there's also 3 dots and a more button. Click the more button and then it will say background sound. Turn it down with your finger. Very easy. Even I can do that, and I'm sort of middle of the road when it comes to technology. So easy to do. Easy to do. A distraction says Chelsea are going to win this 2-0. Wouldn't be surprised. It does have a feeling of what United did to Pep, really. Just sit back and then enjoy the ride. and hit them on the break with pace. Exactly. So that's the story of the half so far. And I think Chelsea, much the same as when United beat them twice, we did actually deserve to win. So you can't argue with that. I don't even care if City win. I don't care if Liverpool win the title tonight. I just don't want Chelsea to win. I want a draw. Because that's the best result for United, is Chelsea don't win. So I just want a draw. A draw. Any draw will do. Any draw will do. It's not the second half yet. Right, if you want to try Hot Mic in the second half, give it a go. Links in the video description. It's free on Apple and Android. Mark363 is the invite code. Give it a go. You can see what people are talking about. A lot of people really enjoy it, say it's better than the YouTube. When you're on there, just go to my stream. There is a live chat there. You get a bit of crowd noise. You can sync the TV in as well. Give it a go. Hot Mic is class, says Ethan. He loves it. He absolutely loves it, and so do many others. It's free on iPhone. It's free full stop. It's a free app. Naz, thanks for the super chat. Sorry, not Naz. Must play. Thanks for the super chat. Hope for a draw, but I fear top 4 is gone now. No, it's not gone. And actually, one thing I hate during these live matches are the fan wall cams. Not a fan, says Genwill. Oh, mate, I don't like them. As a fan, I don't like them. Love your work. Please shout out my friend Mike, says Johan. And I'm not going to say the second name because the second name was Hunt. So if you put Mike and then the second name Hunt next to it, you can see what he's going to try and do. But I ain't that stupid. No, the reason I don't like these fan walls is I'm not being condescending or anything, like, because I love fan opinion. Otherwise, I wouldn't do That's Footballing United Stand, which is all about fan interaction. It's what we're doing now. I love fan interaction. It's way better than the scripted stuff you get on the telly. But I don't like the fan walls because I think actually it's a gimmick. I think it's, oh, look at the fans on the fan wall. Look at them. Oh, we're on the telly, Ma. We're on the telly. Look at me. It's what you celebrated for. It's a goal kick, but I'm on the telly. That's why I'm doing it. Look. Have they scored a goal? No, but I'm on the telly. Look, it's a goal kick. Yay! Look at me. I'm a fan on the telly. And you think, you know what? I want to see a fan next to Rio Ferdinand talking about football as better than he does, or as good as he does, having a proper conversation because they watched football for years and years and they can analyse it themselves. I don't want to see a gimmick wall with, 12 prats going, oh, it's a goal kick. I just think it doesn't do anything for what fans are perceived as. And look, I tell you what, this is part of the reason we started the United Stand all those years ago, is that I think a lot of the media and sponsors just see fans as, a commodity, as something that they can get, they want you to buy their products. I think you're better than that. I think one day they should be a day where BT Sports on their panel have a fan on there, because I think they'd hold their ground. But no, instead we're on these fan walls going, hey, look at me. As an American, I was proud of the Pulisic goal, but as a United fan, I'm hurt, says Unlucky. I wish Pulisic had come to United. I really do. We've been followed by Lewis Pallett on Hot Mic, and Stuart and Ryan. If you are on Hot Mic, you might be watching us, but have you followed Mark Goldbridge? Please do give us a follow, and then I can give you some shout-outs on there. 9 years since Chelsea lost a home game. They've led 1-0 at the break, says JP Sylvester. Thanks for that, JP. Thanks for that. Rob Holding, best centre-half in the Prem, says Josh Kerr. Yep. Keep dreaming. And Josh Ashbridge says, Mark Pal, have you still not changed out of the Martial top since last night? You must be sweaty mess by now. I've had a shower in that, but I don't perspire that much, really. So it actually doesn't feel... It feels absolutely fine. And I don't smell of... I've never had a problem with Billy Ocean, so there you go. I'm not talking about his music. B.O. As an American, I've read that one. Second half is about to start, and really appreciate all the content these weeks, Mark, says Alphas. Thanks for the super chat. Graham Alphonsus, like, seriously, if City don't turn this around, I'm going to pour myself a cold one and put on the highlights of Martial's hat-trick yesterday. It would dampen it a little bit, but the job of getting top 4 was always difficult. My problem with Chelsea winning this is the confidence that they'll have going into the rest of their fixtures. Where are they going to drop points? Have you ever tried to go pro when you were younger? Says Nick. Yes. I did. I had trials. Peterborough United, Northampton Town. Chart show's back on Saturday, Matthias, so don't worry about that. United stand Saturday morning, you will have the chart show. Looking forward to that one. And can you say hello to my girlfriend, Giselle? She's heard of your voice the most in the past 3 months of quarantine and has become a Man United fan, says Daniel Luciano. Well, hello to Giselle, or Gazelle. No, that's an animal. Giselle, I'm sorry if I've got it wrong, but thanks for watching. Suit for the FIFA quadruple, says MOKK. We'll have to wait and see. And everyone likes, says Theodore K. Chart show's going to be back. I waited for the chart show to come. If anyone doesn't know what the chart show is, it's a show I do on the United stand on a Saturday morning. And basically, I loved Top of the Pops as a kid, so I do a top 10 every Saturday morning of who the top 10 United players are of the week. But I didn't do it after the Spurs game because I said I wanted to wait for 2 games to give a fair reflection of the top 10. So I've got 2 games of evidence. Here's Raheem Sterling. Well blocked out there. Chelsea just look sharper, which is odd because it's Man City's 3rd game and it's Chelsea's 2nd game. So maybe having less games makes you fresher. Whereas some people think the more games you play, the sharper you'll get. I think Liverpool will beat City next week if they play them anyway. Dave Sears, Folk and Roots. The Hot Mic invite code is Mark363. Link. It's all in the video description if you need it. But yeah, it's Mark363. Sterling into the box. He's got loads of players on him, and Mendy is a prat who shoots from distance. And it's hit Christensen on the head. Very important to drink water when you're hot. Nothing worse than getting a ball smacked into your forehead. Makes you feel very lightheaded. Please say my name, please, says Miri. And he always gets head injuries, says Jamie N. He does, doesn't he, Christensen? What's the code, Mark? Says Ellis Henderson, Mark363. It's all in the video description. Never wanted City to win a match so badly, says Stephen Bowen. And Mark, don't you think Ollie may use Garner or Levitt on Saturday, says Hayden. No way, no way. Oh. And Manish says that if Chelsea beat City today, I'm very worried of United getting top 4. Catching Leicester was always a difficult task. Mark, how realistic is top 4 with a Chelsea win, says Jay Fletch. And we've got a Wolves fan with a super chat, Matthew Paul. I feel we'll slip up at some stage. United get the wins required, then Wolves beat Chelsea on last day. United leapfrog Chelsea and we win Europa. Happy days. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Wolves and United to keep on winning when the gap effectively tonight could be 5 points to 4th and 6 points to 3rd. Leicester and Chelsea are still going to be massive favourites if that's the case. But there's still time to go in this game, and I think the longer it goes, the more Chelsea will sit back. So it's quite rare that City don't score a goal. So, who's... I don't think I can... Neil Marpe says, ask Mark who scored the winner, and of course, my friend. I don't think I can do that clip anymore because obviously Arsenal won today, so it would be an old joke to do it, really. Oh, Marpe's won it at the end! But I'll still do it. Christensen, I think, will be all right. Maybe just wants a drink of water. I'd love to keep reminding myself I'm rooting for MC, says Daniel Luciano. But going back to what the Wolves fan was saying there, I won't just call him the Wolves fan, actually, because he did donate a £5. Matthew Paul, the Wolves fan. What he's talking about there, about it's going to be difficult for Wolves and United to keep winning games, especially when the gap's so big. I hope that Wolves do keep winning, because if United slip up and Wolves go past them, that's United's fault. We've got fixtures we can win as well. And I think it's really important that Wolves against Chelsea on the last day of the season's got something on it. So I do hope that Wolves keep on winning. Very impressed by Wolves anyway this season. I think they've been very good to get, to be in that race that they are. And their fixtures are pretty much all winnable. Shows you what a good season they've had. Come on, City. Get a goal. Look at Mendy again. He's absolutely shite. He gets a ball at left back there. It's a simple pass to Laporte. And he whacks it way past him. He's useless. Mate, you are shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not a Man City fan. You're shit. Absolute shite. He really is crap. Who do you hope United get in the transfer window? Says HJH Gamer. Oh, definitely Sancho, mate. Definitely Sancho. Welcome to Delp, Louis Day, and Seon, and Matthew Assisi, and United Breezy, and D Memo on WhatsApp. Hot Mike. Make sure you follow us if you are on Hot Mike watching, by the way. Just press the follow button. Appreciate that. And if you want to give it a try, Mark363 is the invite code, and the links are in the video description to try the app. Oh, come on, City. That's a crap ball. At least he's got good subs as well. He could bring Sane on. He could bring on... who else could he bring on? He has got a good bench. So have Chelsea, though, to be fair. So on the bench for Chelsea, you've got Jorginho, Abraham, Pedro, Loftus-Cheek, Zuma, Kovacic, James, Gilmour and Caballero. City have got Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, Sane, David Silva, Otamendi, Doyle, Harwood Bellis, Palmer and Carson. So really, I don't know who the three young lads are, but they've got Sane, Silva and Gabriel Jesus from an attacking point of view. Mark, getting hit on the head by a football is bad, but have you ever been hit on the head by a cricket ball? Head doesn't just get lighter, but explodes, says Nikhil. Here's Bernardo Silva in the box. And piss off, Mendy! Take him off! He's having a bloody laugh! Get him off! He's right, he's really winding me up now. Ball comes to him on the edge of the box. He's just added one crap shot, and he has a bloody another one. He puts it, he's nearly at the Emirates. Get Mendy off. He's useless, mate. He's absolute. He's really twisting my melons. Man, I've never been so frustrated by a player that doesn't play for my team. He's really getting on me. Really getting on my nerves. He's cost the goal, and then everything he's done is crap. De Bruyne, that's rubbish as well. You're on your last warning as well. You're better than this. Yeah, he knows it. Which team would you say is closer to being title challengers, Chelsea or United, says Ollie Smith? What's David Moyes doing there? He's lost the plot, David. We heard today that David Moyes said to Thiago, I don't need you, when he was at United and he bought Fellaini. And here he is at Stamford Bridge. He thinks he's the manager. He's probably there giving out instructions. David, you've got heat wave. I've told you with your skin, you should be staying in the shade. You've turned up at Stamford Bridge. You're not the manager of Chelsea or Man City. You know, you've had that chance at Man United. You ruined it. You're West Ham manager. Go home, Dave. I'm not. I've got things to do. I've got a job to do. You've got major sunstroke. Foul on Morez anyway. This is a good position here for De Bruyne. He won't score it. Here we go. Double substitution for Man City. Pep's had enough. Good. Yeah, don't mess about, Pep. Bernardo Silva comes off for his brother David. And Jesus is coming on for Rodri. Been better off with Rodney in the midfield. Your rendition of the Gillette song last night was class smart, says Trishan24. I don't even know where that came from, the Gillette thing. I think it was just because I was thinking about their nickname, Blades, and I thought Blades, shaving, Gillette. There we go. De Bruyne on the free kick. Crap. It's in! Yes! What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! I thought he'd missed. I thought he'd bloody missed. Get in! De Bruyne! Fanta pants! Yes! And I love Fanta, so it's not derogatory. He's done it! He's absolutely done it. Refreshment delivered. Brilliant. He's got fire in his feet. And it's 1-1. I thought he'd missed. I thought he'd bloody missed. Go on. What a free kick it is as well. Kepa can't get anywhere near. I don't think Kepa's at fault here. Oh, well. He sort of goes like that. Move your arms out. You're not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, it's bloody Barkley. Get rid of it, City. Oh, it's all over the place. What a goal. What a goal. Get in. I've got to change the score now. We needed that. Oh, no, no, no. It's always dangerous straight after you've scored a goal. It's gone for a corner for Chelsea. Liverpool still win the league. Liverpool still win the league. This is not Liverpool fans. This is nothing to do with you. This is about the race for top four. It's got nothing to do with disliking Chelsea or Liverpool or anything like that. It's just literally, I don't want Chelsea to win because then United's chances of top four are better. That's as simple as that. What a free kick by Kevin De Bruyne though. And now Chelsea on the break. Sterling's through. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the bloody post. Dinked it over Kepa. And he's hit the post. End to end at the moment. Lots of excitement. That's what we want. But Sterling there. I'll tell you what, that would have been a massive goal. Ex-Liverpool player. He hit the post on purpose. Chelsea are going to come out a bit now, though. They had the win. Your rendition, yeah, I've done that one. And Chelsea Helson says, I've counted the points. If we draw against Leicester in the last game and Chelsea win against Wolves, we've got 67. Chelsea got 70, 68 now, and 66 if they lose. So the last game would be important. And Graham Alfonso says, guess I'll not be watching them Martial highlights then. Nevertheless, would love to catch up on United highlights when you visit Goa, though, Mark. I can't believe, I'm going to have to watch that back. I can't believe on the the Bruyne free kick, I said it was crap, and it was actually going in. I'm gonna have to watch that back myself. I thought he'd hit it too much. Subscribe if you do, bottom right hand corner. Everybody's welcome. The Chelsea fans, I'm sure you're getting a bit nervous. The Liverpool fans, you're probably a bit nervous as well. Although at the moment you have won the title. A draw is enough. For me, I'd take a draw at this point. With Chelsea playing as well as they have been, I would take a point. I still think Chelsea can win this. It's a great goal by De Bruyne, and then Sterling with a great chance afterwards. But I think if Chelsea get their game plan back, they're still a major threat in this game. Do you think this will go down as a tainted title, says Ben Rowe? Why? Another free kick there. Why? I think you need to ask. You need to expand why it's a tainted title, Ben. I'm not so sure. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. You're all welcome. We're nearly at 167,500. We're about 70 away. So please subscribe if you're new. They're just showing the Sterling chance again. Definitely onside. Slipped in by Mahrez. Dinks it over. He should score. He's got a whole goal to chip over there. He should score and he hits the bloody post. Come on, you Blues, says Agafifa. You see, I will read Chelsea fans out. Lovely free kick by De Bruyne, though, even though I thought he'd missed. Absolutely lovely free kick. Zinchenko's come on for Mendy. I'll clap that. I'll clap that, Pep. Even look at what's happening with my shorts. Oh, they're green, aren't they? I'm disappearing. Not my knob. Oh no! Don't do that to me. Please, it's like Back to the Future. Earth Angel, please be mine. You know. If you know, you know. I'm disappearing. I need to get my mum and dad to kiss. Anyway, it's the heat. It's the heat. My disappearing crotch. That nobody wants that. That's what some people do. Another free kick here for City. Good run by Jesus. You don't get this on Match of the Day. Jeff Stelling would never. It's another good opportunity here, and I think De Bruyne is going to hit it again. He can't do it again. He can't do it again. He can't do it again. Please do it again. And then I don't mind if Chelsea equalise in the last minute. He's not done it again. He's dinked it. Zinchenko. What is... Zinchenko, don't be worse than Mendy, please. Half an hour to go. Very exciting game now. Gundogan. Kyle Walker. Laporte. There's probably a part of Liverpool that would like to win it against Man City anyway, isn't there? Do you want to win? You know, I think, fortunately being a United fan, I've seen us win it on the day. I've seen us win it when another result goes the way and you're not playing. And I think it's always nice to win it when you're playing, when the final whistle goes. So I think there's a part of Liverpool fans that, yeah, they just want to get it won. Of course you do. It's your first one in bloody 30 years. But De Bruyne with the free kick. They probably would like to do it against Man City as well, because Man City are the team in second. So beat the team in second, win the title. That's pretty poetic, but they don't care. And win it at the Etihad. Actually, obviously, Tammy Abraham's coming on here for Giroud. Obviously, I want Chelsea to lose because of the race for top four, but I also would like to do the watch-along next Thursday night of Liverpool-Man City, because I think it would be... That's one of the games we've all been looking forward to. So if Liverpool have already won the league and City have already got second place tied up, it becomes a bit of a... Still be a good game, but it's not the same, is it? If Liverpool... Oh, bloody hell, Ederson's just passed it out. And he's at the side netting. What a chance for Mason Mount that was. That is a big chance. Ederson passes it out to him. I don't know what the Man City defence is, because no one closes him down quick enough. But they do cover the angles quite well. Not a very good shot by Mason Mount. Would Pep have success at a club on a budget? Says PAVFC. I don't think it'd be as easy. And have City still got their ban? Says Josh Ramsey. They do at the moment. Yeah, they do at the moment. This game could go either way. It really could. Magnificent free kick by De Bruyne. It really was. Jesus. Greedy. There was a pass to Sterling there and it should have gone to Sterling. David Silva on the edge of the box. Back into Jesus. He's trying to do all the skills. He wins a corner. Mark, where will United finish if Manchester United land Jadon Sancho, says Emma Khan. I don't know, mate. I don't really know. We've got nearly 300 people watching on Hot Mic, which is fantastic. Please, even if you're not going to use it tonight, you might try it on the next one. Give it a download. Link in the video description. Mark363. Get a bit of crowd noise on there. There is a live chat, and you can sync your TV in perfectly with my audio without having to do it through the on YouTube thing. Cross comes in, cleared by Chelsea, and they will keep it cleared, I think. Vin Barra, I've been following you since 400k on United Stand, and I've just now noticed your Notts Mansfield accent with a Brummie twang. I can't unhear it now, says Vin Barra. I don't really think I have got a Nottingham accent, to be honest. Rudiger's just injured somebody here. De Bruyne, I think. Oh, could have broke his bloody foot there. I don't think that's a normal way of landing your foot there. I don't think De Bruyne has put his foot... I don't think he's put his foot down on De Bruyne like natural there. I think that should be VAR reviewed, to be honest. Mark, does Hot Mic work everywhere? It isn't here, says Graham Alphonsus. I think it does, yeah. I think it does. I think that's a penalty. I do. I think the way he lands his foot there, I don't think it will be given, but I think he lands in an unnatural position. His foot doesn't need to do that. Throw in. No red card, no serious foul play. You see, I think those referees in that little room, they don't know anything about football because that's a penalty. You don't land your foot like that. Anybody who plays football, you don't land your foot like that. That's a foul, and it's in the box as well, and he probably should get a red, Rudiger. He knows exactly what he's doing there. He's stretched, and he's also got an opportunity to follow through, and he's done it. You don't put your foot down like that. That's he's got away with that there. But that's what happens when you've got bloody milk monitors as referees who've never played the game. Sterling, anyway, whatever. It is what it is. You play on. Why wouldn't City's ban happen? Money, bribes, says Frederick Larson. Well, I don't know enough about it to actually comment honestly, to be fair. Corner to Man City. I don't know enough. I've always said that I think if City's ban gets knocked down from 2 years to 1 year, I think that's about right. I think if they get off with it altogether, and God, they're going to try, I don't think that's right because they've clearly been banned for something, haven't they? Over 10,000 watching this watch along, which is absolutely fantastic. Hope you're going to tune in for lots and lots more. Sterling. Oh, he got the curl on it. It just didn't come back enough on the far post. Good hit. Yeah, Mark Goldbridge, that's football. Subscribe if you're new, bottom right hand corner. Everyone's welcome on here. We've been doing it for about 18 months now. Well, 2 years. I think we started at the World Cup, didn't we? We're doing every game as a watch along, and basically I do United Stand. I'm a United fan. Obviously all the watch alongs for United are on there, but I do watch a lot of other games, and I enjoy watching a lot of other games, so that's what I set this channel up for, and I like interacting with people when I'm doing it. So there's a drinks break going on here, so yeah, you know, we get Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans. I think everybody knows I just like watching football, and I like the banter of the conversation of football as well. So thanks everyone who's tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying it. Lots of people saying it was never a penalty. I can understand why you wouldn't think it was a penalty, but I'm telling you now, I think it was, because I've played football and I've done that as well. You kick the ball away and then you leave your studs up. When you know, you know. If you're an innocent player who plays fairly, you're probably going, oh, he's not done anything wrong there. But I'm telling you now, he's left it in there. But if you don't think that, that's fine. And also, it's not been given anyway. So, look, it's only an opinion. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Fabinho or Ndidi, says Abubakar. I love these. You can do a few of these. I love them. Fabinho. I wanted Fabinho to come to United. The videos are on the United stand. I mean, people say you're not having him. He's a Liverpool player. I get that. But 2 years before you signed him, I was doing videos on the United stand when he was at Monaco saying he's bloody perfect for what we need. So I've always liked him. Fair play to Liverpool for getting him, and I would take him over Ndidi, yeah. Funny that Chelsea could win the league for Liverpool like Chelsea won the league for Leicester, says Genwell Barandaris. And Salah or Sterling, says Aidan Brenner. Definitely Salah. Definitely Salah. I think Sterling's good, but Salah to me is on another level. Martinelli or Greenwood? You're having a bloody laugh, aren't you, Hader? Definitely Greenwood. Aubameyang or Firmino? That's a good one, William Pearman. Well, what do you all think in the comments? Aubameyang or Firmino? Ball over the top. Tammy Abraham's in. Edison's quick off his line. Well done. Well done. That ball over the top could have caused them a problem there. I don't think this game's going to finish 1-1. I think someone's going to nick it. I did say 2-1 to City, didn't I? I'll love a draw. I bloody love a draw. But a City win would be even better. Nothing to do with Liverpool, by the way. It's totally about if City win, United are 2 points behind Chelsea. If they draw, they're 3 points behind Chelsea. But City, look, Chelsea doing what they've done all game. It's the United plan. It's the Ollie plan. Soak up, hit on the break. And it does work and it can work. David Silva in the gap. But I think City have got better players on the pitch now. Gundogan. Nice little run by Gundogan. To Sterling. Edge of the box. I don't think Sterling's had a very good season. Aubameyang or Firmino? I think at United I'd take Aubameyang because we play with an out-and-out goal scorer. We don't really play with a... Firmino works brilliantly at Liverpool because he sucks in and allows Mane and Salah to move past him. But I think Aubameyang for me would suit United better. Stephen Lilly says, Mark, say we got Sancho, you can pick any CDM in France but not from PSG. Who would you get? Watch out! Oh my God, how has that not gone in? Pulisic could have gone down and got Fernandinho sent off, stays on his feet, rounds the goalkeeper, the ball doesn't cross the bloody line. I don't know how, I'm totally expecting this to cross the line. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pulisic in again. That ball over the top causing... He could have gone down. He could have got City down to 10 men. The honesty of Pulisic there is incredible. Fair play to the lad. Fernandinho takes a kick at him. He stays on his feet. He rounds the goalkeeper. I think it's got the pace to go in. Kyle Walker somehow clears it off the line. And then Tammy Abraham misses the follow-up as well. Oh, God, heart in your mouths. Liverpool and Chelsea fans will be doing somersaults. I don't know how that didn't go in. GDS will... Everyone in the comments and on Hot Mic and on YouTube are saying exactly the same thing. Can you trust? We need to see GDS because we've seen this a couple of weeks ago. Is it right? Has it got it right? Was it over the line or not? I don't think it was over the line. And Kyle Walker's just... If Kyle Walker wasn't fast, Chelsea would be leading 2-1. Oh, God. Liverpool fans will be saying, stick your GDS right up your arse. But Chelsea are set up perfectly to hit City on the break. Because I think City are desperately trying to win this game. Look at Mahrez into the box. And then goes down, goal kick. Mark, thoughts on City next year with an ageing squad and Sane and Silva leaving? Do you think they'll be the same force without investing heavily? Graham Alfonso. No, I think that... Here we go. It's not over the line. It's not over the line. It's definitely not over the line. Kovacic comes on for Chelsea. See what I mean about that fan wall, though? They go to all the Liverpool fans and they're all going, yeah, because they want to be the one who gets noticed on there. They're not waiting to see what the actual reality is. There's a few of them Liverpool fans on that fan wall and they're going, yeah, because they just want to be the person on TV with the best celebration. It's not even a bloody goal, you know. Bellerin or Azpilicueta, says Jack Ballard on Hot Mic. Definitely Azpilicueta. I like these. Keep them coming in. 15 minutes to go. Well, 17 minutes to go. Very exciting last few minutes. How often do you get a game like this where Liverpool fans are on the edge of their seats, Chelsea fans are on the edge of their seats, Man City fans, well, they haven't got any. They're not even in the conversation, really, are they, Man City? Wolves fans, United fans, Spurs fans, all on the edge of the seats as well, hoping that Chelsea drop points. It's very rare that you get a game where so many people are invested in it, other than the clubs who are actually playing. Tierney or Williams, says Ewan. Oh, that's a good one, that is. I don't think Tierney's fulfilled his potential at Arsenal yet, but I think at Celtic he's done a lot to put him ahead of Williams at the moment, but ask me again in a year or two. Mark at Beer Hall Potch just wrote out Daniel Luciano. Yeah. And Mendy or Klasnic, says Jordan Such. Klasnic. Mendy's really annoyed me tonight. Mark, point to Chelsea, you're going to take that, says Extra Z. 100%. Willian on a very good run here. Oh my God, they've cleared it off the line again. Chelsea are all over City at the moment. I definitely thought that one was in. I can't believe it. I'm heart in mouths. How are Chelsea not winning this game? Tammy Abraham saves, cleared. Oh, it's a handball. Fernandinho. VAR, you're off, mate. It's going to be a handball. Oh, Fernandinho, you bloody idiot. It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a bloody penalty and he's going to get sent off. 100%. He knows it as well. He knows it. It's 100%. 100% penalty. Red card. Liverpool win the league and Chelsea get top 4. You can't argue with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. He has handballed it, I'm afraid. So why is it a red card though? Is that not double jeopardy again? I suppose he's stopped a clear goal scoring opportunity, hasn't he? So that's the thing, isn't it? When you're in a one-on-one, the keeper could say, I don't get the red card rule, to be honest with you. I really don't get it. But it is what it is. I think that's Chelsea getting the 3 points that, to be honest, they probably do deserve. And he knows it as well. VAR, that's the good thing about VAR, isn't it? That it stops that. So Willian to make it 2-1. And I expect him to make it 2-1. And he does make it 2-1. Chelsea lead 2-1. And Liverpool are going to win the league tonight, that's for sure. And Chelsea are going to go 5 points clear of Manchester United and Wolves as well. And it's only what they deserve, to be honest, because City have really struggled since they've struggled throughout this game. They've struggled throughout this game because they've been hit on the break all the time. And Willian makes it 2-1. 10 minutes to go. I'm not even disappointed about Liverpool winning the league. That's not what it is. It's the 3 points that they're going to get against City that I didn't think they were going to get today. And that is a big blow to United's top 4 hopes, because I would have put... This was the one that we'd called out as where Chelsea would drop points. They deserve to win as well. That's the thing. Chelsea have been the better side. I don't see a way back for City now. Big moments in the series. Where's Willian again? I think they could get. Well, obviously they're against 10 men. They're probably going to get more goals. Chelsea here. Aspilicueta back post. I don't want them to get loads and loads of goals because their goal difference improves as well. QS says that Chelsea handballed it before Fernandinho. I don't know. I didn't see that. Of course, if City get the ban, 5th place will be good enough for Europe anyway, won't it? But I can't. Yeah, look, it's very obvious I'm disappointed because I wanted City to not lose this game because it helps United out in the top 4 race. But you've also got to look at it pragmatically, much the same as we're looking at pragmatically in relation to Liverpool. Look, my crotch has gone again. Liverpool deserve to win the league. I mean, they're going to win the league. It may as well be tonight. And Liverpool also... Chelsea deserve to win this game. They do. I've had a super chat coming in here. From, how would you deal with the Liverpool fans after this, Mark, as a United fan, says Sukesh? I've known they're going to win the league for a long time, so if you let that bother you, I wouldn't let it bother you. They deserve to win the league. Next year's another year. What's your opinion on United's chances for top 4 now? Big blow for us, mate, says Philip Burtonwood. It is a blow, but it's not over. I didn't expect this result today. I think Man City have been absolutely shit, to be honest with you. And you've got to question their motivation, which is always going to be a concern. They're just not at the races. And Pep's had that problem all season, hasn't he? He's had a problem all season with this. But Chelsea deserve to win. I don't know where the handball by the Chelsea player comes from, to be honest. But Fernandinho's a little bit lucky anyway, because if you think back to the chance that Pulisic had cleared off the line, Pulisic was very honest. He could have gone down and Fernandinho would have been sent off for that anyway. So, last man. Well, would he have been? I don't know. I presume he would have been, because it wouldn't have been a penalty. So, it's hard to understand the rules of what's a red card and not in the box anymore. Chelsea on the attack. I can see Chelsea getting another goal and killing this off. Aspilicueta, decent cross. No, it's going to go for a goal kick. Vignesh says City won't even get the ban. 7 minutes to go. I think Liverpool know they're champion. I tell you what you're going to see tonight, though. Are you going to see a load of Liverpool fans going down to Anfield and, not social distancing? Of course you are. Which I think's well, it's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. You know, you've not won a title for 30 years, but loads of people in Liverpool have died of coronavirus. Liverpool was a hotspot for coronavirus, but you're all going to go out and interact because you've won a title for the first time in 30 years. I think it's wrong, but it's up to people what they want to do, isn't it? Some people just don't want to social distance anymore. Having said that, it must be very frustrating for them not to be able to be in Anfield to see them win the Premier League title, to have, the open, they would have had an open bus tour of the city. They can't do that either. So it's a difficult, it's played havoc, hasn't it? And none more so on the loss of life. Free kick to Man City here for a foul on Sterling. How would you deal with the Liverpool fans after this? I've done all that. I've done that. That's an old one. corner for City. From Liverpool's point of view, the title's won, by the way, because they'll get a draw. This is all about top. For me, it's always been about the top four. Anyway, I'm not really bothered about Liverpool winning the league. I knew Liverpool were going to win the league. This is about Chelsea not beating City because of top four. So, City. I think City have bloody thrown this game, to be honest. Awful. Absolutely awful. I'll have to tweet about it. Thanks for the super chat. Whoever scouted Mendy and recommended him to City was drunk and he needs to be in jail, says Adams. Man City would do a guard of honour to Liverpool, says Yazza. Mark, I sense there is an air of resignation in your tone and body language. Double blow today. Potential top four in Liverpool winning the Premier League, says Andrew Chow. There's not. No. I don't think. Look, there's a lot of emotion going on for me because as a Manchester United fan, you never want Liverpool to win the league, but I knew Liverpool were going to win the league. So that is, it's difficult to swallow, but it's something, it was on the menu. I knew it was coming. I didn't expect Chelsea to win tonight. They've totally deserved it. What I would say is, look, respect to Chelsea. They deserve to win this game. There's no doubt about that. Chelsea deserve to win. Even there, City have got a 3v2, and there's no conviction. I've just tweeted it there. I hope they get the ban because this has been bordering on throwing the game from City. I've never seen them play this crap. Even against us when we beat them, they've been unrecognisably crap tonight, City. There's really an element of playing in third gear from them, which is a shame. It's the situation it is. I don't know why they've done that, why they're playing in third gear, but this is not Man City tonight. They've been unrecognisable. But fair play to Chelsea. Through gritted teeth, they've deserved to win it. They've been the better team. And most of all, look, if you can't be humble in defeat, massive respect and congratulations to Liverpool. They've been the best team this year by a long way. I think we've known they were going to win it for a long time. And, Sir Alex Ferguson and, what United were like, we've always been humble in defeat and respectful. And that should always continue. So, it's hard to say it, but it's not hard to give respect. Respect to Liverpool. They deserve to win the title this year. And congratulations to them for that. I hope it doesn't turn into a dynasty because I just don't think that this City side's going to be around for much longer. Can Chelsea close the gap on Liverpool? It's a big gap. Can United close the gap on Liverpool? It's a big gap. So, they could be winning the title again next year as well. But, it is what it is. What are your thoughts on Mahrez, says AC Warrior? Unrecognisable tonight. Unrecognisable. I just think City tonight have been awful. Absolutely awful. Maybe they didn't want the heat of playing Liverpool next week, knowing that Liverpool were going to win the title in front of them. Maybe they wanted it that all to be out of the way before they played them. But so, the guard of honour, whatever, they're probably thinking. But Man City have been crap. Apart from a brilliant goal by De Bruyne, Man City, what have they done? Awful. How many decent chances have City had today? He didn't even pick a number 9. Really, really poor from City. Really poor. And I think that's come from the manager all season. They've just been a mixed bag. On their day, when they're up for it, they can do it. When the going gets tough, normally against the top 6 sides, very, very poor. Will you do a watch along for City versus Liverpool still, says Jordan Such? I don't know, I think so. You do know that this third game in 8 days for City in this heat market was always going to be hard on City at Chelsea tonight, says Stephen Lilly. Oh, yeah, I accept that, Stephen, but it's still, you should still be able to pass the ball. You should, Man City, they're a footballing team. I haven't seen anything tonight. I've seen nothing decent. 6 minutes added on. Enjoy it. Chelsea, enjoy it, Liverpool, because it's going to be a victory parade this next 6 minutes. City are absolutely out of ideas. I think there's a few Liverpool fans thinking that I've got a moody face because you're going to win the league. It's not. Chelsea fans can take the win on this. It's nothing to do with Liverpool. I knew Liverpool were going to win the league. I'm gutted that Chelsea won. I thought that we would be 2 points off Chelsea. But it's not over. I mean, look, I'm not going to be one of those fans who says it's over. I think Chelsea are probably in a very good position for top 4. I still think Leicester can be caught. We're 3 points behind Leicester. We'll beat Leicester on the last game of the season. We're 3 points behind Leicester. I know technically it's 6, but I'm working on the assumption that we'll beat Leicester. So we're 3 points behind Leicester. Chelsea, probably with the fixtures they've got left, they shouldn't be. I mean, Chelsea have been a bit lucky in a way. They've got Man City and Liverpool in their last 8 games. Man City have got nothing to play for, and Liverpool will have nothing to play for either. So, and I think Liverpool won't forget that Chelsea were the team that handed them a title either. So I think that I don't see Chelsea losing to Liverpool. So why are Sky showing all the celebrations in Liverpool? Is that not immoral of Sky? I mean, look, if Scousers want to go out in the street and break the rules in relation to social distancing, that's up to them. But Sky Sports filming it like it's a great thing. They're breaking the rules at the end of the day. I don't get why Sky filmed that and go, oh, look at them all celebrating. Yeah, we've been in bloody lockdown for 3 months. Loads of people have died. We're not meant to be doing that. Oh, let's film it. Here we go. Could be 3-1 to Chelsea here. Pedro. Oh, just wide. Hoffa. No, I'm not salty. I've already said it. I'll say it again now. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not salty. Congratulations to Liverpool. Respect to Liverpool. You deserve to win the league. I'm not being salty at all. I'm just saying I don't think it's right that people are out filming people not social distancing when loads of people from Liverpool died. You know, you'll never walk alone. Well, actually, but we'll all start celebrating and doing something we shouldn't be doing. Because we've won a title, even though loads of people from Liverpool have died of this virus, and you could kickstart it again. But it's always going to be very difficult to stop people doing that. But what I'm saying is, Sky Sports filming it, I don't think that's morally correct. I wouldn't do it as a Liverpool fan. Definitely wouldn't do it as a Liverpool fan. Definitely not going to celebrate Liverpool winning the title. But you can understand why Liverpool fans are out doing it. But Sky Sports filming it like everything's bloody normal. We've just watched the game with no bloody fans in the ground. So, if we're going to... if you're going to film Liverpool fans on the street celebrating winning the title, may as well have invited them into the ground in the bloody first place. You know what I mean? But no, my disappointment, which is obviously very clear, is Chelsea winning. That's what it is. It's not Liverpool winning the title, because Liverpool were going to win the title. Only an absolute idiot thought Liverpool could not win the title. But Chelsea winning this game... I mean, look, Liverpool would have won the title if it had been a draw. I'd have been over the moon with a draw. But Chelsea winning the game, I hate it. I hate it. Look at Leicester's last 7 games. There's 4 or 5 games where it's possible for them to drop points, says Matt Ike. Well, you know what, Matt? If you check what I said just before lockdown ended, I said I think Chelsea and United will get top 4. I didn't say Leicester and United would get top 4. I said Chelsea and United, so I'm probably still going to be right. Minute and a half to go. Thanks everyone for watching tonight anyway, by the way. I'm sure some of you've got more enjoyment out of it than I have, but that's what That's Football's all about. I'd never do this on the United Stand, so please subscribe if you're new, bottom right hand corner. Everybody's welcome on here. And look, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's what football's all about. That's football. That's what it's about. So if you're enjoying it as a Chelsea fan, if you're enjoying it as a Liverpool fan, look, I've had plenty of nights I've enjoyed it as a United fan. What goes around comes around, so congratulations. What I would say is Chelsea totally deserved the points tonight, not even through gritted teeth. I watch a game of football, I'll give an honest opinion on it. Chelsea absolutely deserved to win tonight. City been shit, Chelsea been very good, Chelsea deserved the win. Liverpool, 100% deserve the title. Well done. Respect to Liverpool. You've been the best team by a long way. You've played the best football. You've got the best manager. You've got the best players. Rivals, definitely. But I'm not gonna hide behind the fact that you don't deserve it. You do deserve it. Whatever that means to a Liverpool fan, it might not mean very much for a United fan to say that. But a lot of United fans won't say that because the hate runs deep. But for me, Liverpool, comfortably the best side in the league, totally deserve to win it. We're always going to win it, so fair play. And as I said, in the smaller battle, Chelsea been very good in the 2 games I've seen them since lockdown. They've got all their players back, and they've deserved to win tonight. And I think they could have won 3 or 4-1. So they look hungry. They look like they're motivated. They've bought a couple of good players as well. Things are looking up for Chelsea. They really are. Ref's about to blow the whistle here. I think Chelsea will finish third, Adonna. I think they will finish third, yeah. I mean, look, if United are going to catch Leicester, which I think they will, Chelsea are going to catch them, aren't they? A point behind. So, congratulations. Look, I don't know what I'm clapping for, but well done to Chelsea, and also massively well done to Liverpool. They are the title holders, they are the champions, and look, it's hard as a United fan, of course it is, but they were going to win the league because they deserve to win the league. 30 years without a title. I actually said a few times over the last few years, I won't see Liverpool win a title. I'll be dead before Liverpool win a title. I never thought that Liverpool were going to win a title. I thought they were a long way off, and it just shows you what a very good manager can do, very good players can do, and a very well-run club can do. So, congratulations to Liverpool. You are the title winners. There's nothing we can do about that now. But, yeah, well done. And well done to Chelsea. Well done to Chelsea. I didn't expect that result tonight. So, fair play to them. And fair play to Chelsea. And fair play to Liverpool. You are the league champions. And Kenny Dalglish is crying. It will be Liverpool's night. A little bit Chelsea's night. United have got to go again. And City won't care. They've got no fans anyway. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Bottom right hand corner. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. FIFA career mode tomorrow. I'm turning off BT and everything now. And I'm going to leave it to Liverpool fans. I don't need to see that. Speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.